Hello there, Janae Rossman here. Today we're going to make some stamps. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna flip this over. Oops, hold on, let's get this down here. Okay, let me scoot it. There we go. Okay. All right, so I started to do this one, and all I'm doing, I'm using some like kids Mr. Sketch marker caps, and I'm using the E6000. It's a epoxy, a clear epoxy, and I'm just going around the edges. And what I'm gluing it on is a thick piece of foam. So when you hop on here, let me know you're here and where you're from, if you are catching this live. Okay, so that I'm going to set aside to dry overnight. Okay, so that should be some cool little dots for stamping. Okay, set that down. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here, I got a paper towel for a toilet paper roll, and we're going to use the Eileen's tacky glue. I'm just gonna do it this way. Take some out with a palette knife. Hello from Kansas. Okay. All right, so I have a piece of corrugated cardboard here that I cut that will fit the toilet paper roll. And now I'm just slathering on the Eileen's tacky glue onto the cardboard. Actually, let me grab a set this out of the way so it does not get messed up. Okay. So I want to get glue all over the table. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Now we'll just roll this thing on here. And to hold it, I just use a rubber band. Go around it. That way it will stay on here until it dries. Okay. So we'll set that aside to dry. Okay. So these are some stamps I had already done in advance. And what I'm going to do here, you want to use the really thin foam to do your designs with. And then the thick foam will be for the base. Now you could use a piece of cardboard too, but I like the foam because then it's not going to disintegrate over time. So I have already cut out some of these little leaf shapes. So what I'm going to do here, get some glue. Glue these guys on here first before I actually cut out the shape of the stamp, the size. That way I'm sure that I have the right size and everything. Get those in place. This is a really great, inexpensive way to make stamps. You know, your own stamps without using, you know, something purchased. So it's all 100% you. There. Okay, so now once I have those in place, I can go ahead and cut the base of the stamp. There we go. Oops, got that one moved a little bit. There we go. And there we go. So I got that one. That can set aside. Now here's some that I cut shapes out and glued on. Let's do one of those. Actually, I'm going to do another one of these first before I do that. So I cut out this circle with a circle inside, and what I'm going to do is actually cut it apart. Set that out to the center. Okay. There's my circle. And now I'm going to cut it apart again. Oops. Again. Again. And again. So what I want to do here is to actually take the circle and leave spaces in between for a different added element. Let's see here. Kind of thinking maybe to make the circle right, I gotta shave off a little piece. I'm just kind of winging this. I'm kind of figuring out as I go along. Gets kind of stuck there. Little static. So, have you gotten your supplies out and working here with me, creating your stamps? I'd love to see what everybody makes. I like to see everybody's take on things. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here is just go ahead and go for it and glue this guy down as I go so it stays in place. Let's see, we'll grab another one, a little at a time. Oops, that's way too much glue there. Okay. Get another one. Silene's tacky glue is great. It really sticks to stuff. Really good. Really good. This is really good for fabric and stuff too. Okay. And one more. There. There. Okay, so now that will be another stamp right there. I'll go ahead and cut around it and set that one aside. Kind of adjust it just a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. I see there's 5 people watching, but say hi. Where are you from? All right. So there we go. There's another one. All right. So let's go ahead and work on one of these. This one seems to be a little sturdier, so I'm going to use this one. Toilet paper off of there. Okay. So now, I think I'm going to do here, just cut a piece. I'm just going to cut out some circles, and they really don't need to be, I'm just cutting them out kind of wonky. I don't really need them to be perfect. I think it will create more interest. And then I'm going to actually cut out the inside. I think having them not so perfect will create more interest. And it's less stress on you, you know, not trying to make everything so perfect. You know, a lot of us are perfectionists to a fault. Hi, Sandra. You're from Northwest Florida. Oh, raining. Yeah, we're getting ready to get some rain here again. Had a lot of rain this spring. My flowers are loving it. Okay, so I got a little booger right there, so I'm just going to take an exam. Maybe I'm not going to take that. Let's see if I can get these big old honking scissors in there and get that thing off of there. All right. Okay, there we go. Let's do another one. And cut a couple more. So you guys doing this with me, or are you just watching right now and then gonna do it later? Okay, here we go. It's kind of wonky too. Here, fix that. Well, I got different sizes. I got big ones and little ones. That's okay. Here, we'll make some a little bigger this time. Let's see here. I'll stick into my scissors. All right. Okay, got that one. And another one. All right, we're going to need quite a few more here. But I think I'm just going to get going with these for right now. Again, same with the tacky glue. I'm going to get some of that on there. And whoops. Nope. Stick that guy on there. Now, the first time I did this, I tried the E6000. Not good. I mean, it'll stick, but it won't stay in place very well. You have to keep holding it. So I thought, oh yeah, get out my Eileen's tacky glue, and that just works so much better. Just put those in place. Stick those on there. And just keep going around and going around till you get it all done. So what I'll probably need to do here as well, now I have all these little pieces. So what I am thinking to make these things stay down, I'm going to get something here. All right. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's just going to take forever, at least not right now on the camera, but I think you get the idea. So what I'm going to do here is take, let's see here. Oh, I'm going to grab a bag, a little plastic bag. That's what I'm going to do. Let me grab one. Oh, cling wrap here. Okay, so I got some cling wrap. So what I'm just going to do is wrap that with the cling wrap so it stays in place like that while it dries. Now, of course, you want to get them all in there, but you might want to do like something like these. Might want to do some, let them dry, then go back and do some more. You glued the cardboard to the roll. Got some shapes and then. Okay, so you can do different things. All right, you can take a piece of regular cardboard and you can cut out shapes from regular cardboard and glue it to another piece of cardboard, and you can make stamps like that. Of course, they're not going to last as long because it's cardboard, but it works. Okay, you can glue the foam to cardboard. Okay, or you can get some of the thick foam and glue into that. Then I decided to go ahead and get the thicker foam, and that way I can use these again and again, and you don't have to worry about them all getting all mushy and stuff from the once you paint on them and all that with your acrylic paints, and then they're easier to wash and whatnot. So okay, so I'm gonna take this, get this out of the way. All right, so now another thing you can do is use bubble wrap. I couldn't find my bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is really cool to go around here and glue on your roller. And then I have these paint roller. Okay, now that one seems too big for that. Yeah, it seems too big for all of those. So this one, I have a little fuzzy jiggy on there, and that seems to hold it better. Yeah, see, that holds it much better. So let's do a little stamping with them. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, get my space cleared. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. I got this. So I went to go visit my daughter. Just had a new grandbaby. And she had this great little wipe container. The reason why I love it is, look, it has this heavy section that goes on top of it that keeps you from pulling out 20 million wipes when you're trying to clean stuff, which I love. So so that's just a little tip. If I use my baby wipes all the time, and I'm like, oh, this is like genius. So I went ahead and got myself one of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and put some paint down. No, you can't really see. Let's see here. Over there, got some paint. I'm gonna do that. And get and a brayer. So this is a brayer, and I can just roll this out like that. And I'm going to take this. Okay. Now, if you don't have a brayer, no worries. You can just take it and you can paint it on like that as well. Okay. Oops, this is sliding around. There we go. Okay. I think I need some more paint. There we go. Okay. I'll pull out a journal page. Let's see here. Let's just put it on here. Oops. And we're moving around. So that has like a little dip right there, and that's why it wasn't going in there, but that's okay. I like this. This is a great way to like just start a fresh journal page. You know, you have extra paint on your palette and you can slather it on your stamps and roll it and have a cool design on the background. And then as you build your layers, you'll have those little things just kind of peeking through as you're when you're working. Okay, so let me slide that off. I'm just going to use my baby wipe right at the moment. Kind of clean some of this off. Get another one. Something else you could do with your toilet paper rolls before you glue them down is you could spray it with like an acrylic spray or just give it a coat of matte medium or something over it and let it dry, and then that will kind of protect it from getting all mushy and yucky after a while, because you know they're going to get to be quite a mess. Okay, so there's that. And let me grab what happened to those pages. I don't know where they went to. Well, oh, there it is. There's one. Okay. So I use just like acetate pages, and I use these like put underneath when I'm working on a page. I am actually going to put it right in the middle here so I can flip and close this, because I don't care that this gets a little bit on there. It doesn't really matter because that's not you know, it's not like a finished page. Normally what I would do is put them underneath here so I don't get paint on the other pages while I'm working. Okay, so that's what I use the acetate for. So let's see here. Let's try this. And I'm going to get, let's see here, let's get some white. Let me scoot over a little bit. Okay. There we go. And I'm just going to get the brush. Brush it on. There. And let's see here. I'm just going to tap it in here. Maybe pound it. Okay, I think I'm just going to do this. There we go. See, and then you no longer have a blank page. So there you go. I mean, that's pretty much it, everybody. You know, it's just so simple. If you make your own stamps, and what I do, I just sit down and, when you're just sitting down, winding down at the end of the day and watching TV, I just get out my foam and I just start cutting out all my little shapes, and then I'll start gluing them down, and before you know it, you're going to have a bunch of stamps that you can use in your, excuse me, I've got to sneeze here in a minute. Oh, okay, it went away. Guess I'm not. The allergies have been really kicking up lately. The pollen around here. So I just wet my baby wipe a little bit. There. And I can get the rest of this off. I'll probably go rinse that off a little bit. So there you go. You can make your stamps this way. You can use your cardboard. You can make a rolling stamp, which is really fun. You can do all kinds of designs, which I think is just lovely. I don't know. I think I'm going to do a white one. Let's do a white one. Let me find a darker background that needs some help. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's do that one. Ew, I got green on it. Yuck. I don't want the green on there. Let's do one more here. There we go. Rinse that off. I always have to keep my paint water clean because O'Malley, my young cat, he always comes up on my art table and wants to drink my art water. I have fresh water in the kitchen all the time, but I don't know why, but my paint jars are more desirable to him. I don't know why. Oh, animals are so funny. Okay. Oops. Let me slide that baby on there. There we go. Oh, I like that. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, I really like that. Let me put a little bit more on here. And it doesn't have to. You see how it didn't all take in some of the areas, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just creating some texture. And there we go. I am really liking this. Oh, I really like this stamp. I really like it. So I am hoping to see you guys create some stamps and put them in the group, in the art, in the group called. So if you're not watching this live and you're catching it later, go to our Journaling and Mixed Media group on Facebook and share your creations in there. I'd love to see them. Okay, there you go. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening and have fun making stamps. This is a lot of fun. I think I'm going to go and sit down and chill out in front of the TV and make some more stamps. So, yeah, I am really liking this. I didn't know what I was going to do that page, and now after I put that on there, I'm really liking it. Still don't know what I'm going to do, but that's kind of how pages go. You start on them, and like I'll be doing something, and then you just get some extra paint and roll it on there. Like here, I started. I got a lot going, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it right now. And that's just kind of how I do this. Oh, where'd it go? I think I need to put a piece of acetate in the middle so it doesn't stick. There's another one. There you go. Okay. Well, you guys have a lovely evening, and I hope to see your creations with your stamps. So show off your stamps. All right. Until next time, happy creating. Bye, everybody.